Hey guys, I got really bored again, and I'm really excited about my iPod, so I figured I'd film another video. So this will just be a video showing off my makeup brushes. I said I'd show them, so I decided I'd do this. Just a warning, they're a little dirty. I haven't washed them recently. I've been meaning to wash them, but I usually only wash them like right before I do makeup on someone else, which is kind of bad, but I mean, if I'm mostly just using them on myself, it's not so bad. But yeah, anyway, so hopefully you like this. So this is like my brush holder thing. It's not really a brush holder, it's actually like a CD holder that I just kind of, I found that they fit in this, so let's start from the top and work my way down. So this is, first I guess I should probably tell you what, these are from Sigma Makeup. Sigma. They look really similar to MAC brushes, like with the black handle and the silver ferrule and like, you know, the different like brushes themselves. The reason being is that they were made kind of to imitate the way what MAC brushes do. So they're not really knockoffs. They're just really similar, and they actually have the same numbering, like a MAC brush, like this brush. Is the Sigma SS150, but the MAC one would just be the MAC 150. So this is just it's a powder brush. I use this for my powder, like my foundation. You could use it for blush, pretty much whatever you wanted, bronzer, highlighter, any of that. This is the 187. I guess at the MAC store they call them the Don King brushes. These aren't that's not the official name, but this is it's a foundation brush. You can use it with powder or liquid. I use this with my transparent powder to put over my face, just because I didn't really want to be using the same brush I was using with my colored powder. This one looks really dirty, but it's actually just the brush fibers were like white, so they retained the color. Like, it doesn't come out. Well, it wouldn't come out in the wash, but it also wouldn't really come out on your face either if I was using this on you. So this is your basic contour blush highlight brush. It's a little brown because I was using it with the contour, and it's probably going to be that pink forever because I used it with my Frankly Scarlet, which, as you saw, was very pink. This is good. I found it didn't really keep its shape very well. Like, it still does. It just, I don't know, the other brushes are a little better. Then you have the 190, the SS190, I guess. This is another foundation brush. We can also use this with any like liquid or cream product. It's really, really soft. Feels so nice. I don't really use this because I don't use liquid foundation, so I don't know. I've never used it. So, this is SS194. So it's like a concealer brush. It's basically looks like identical to that, just really small, and of course really dirty because I use this every day with my concealer. What I use for concealer is actually MAC Studio Sculpt foundation, because I got a sample of it and it was so thick, and it also it was a little too gold, but it works really well as a concealer. Like, it blended like super duper well, so I just use that for that. I use that every day. That's why it's so dirty. This is like a large kind of angled brush. It's really soft though, so you wouldn't really want to use it with like for an eyeliner or whatever. I last used this with my pigment, so it's still kind of sparkly. This would be the SS275. Again, it's really soft. Oh wow. This is just a really cheap brush. I honestly don't know where it came from because it's my sister's. I just stole it from her. I was using this. I use this to put pigment in the corners of my eyes, just so, I don't know. I don't really care about this brush if it gets broken or dirty. This is the SS224. So this is kind of like a big floofy brush. Good for if you're gonna do like all over color, like on your eye, like you don't really want to blend. Well, I mean, you can use. I mean, you can still do blending with this. Just this is like, if you want to put one color all over, and then you go in later and add details, you want to use this brush. It's big and fluffy and soft. I also last used this with my pigment, so it's still a little sparkly. And then I have a smaller eyeshadow brush. This is the 239 brush. This one's really, really good if you want to pack on color, because it's smaller, so it's a little more dense. It works really well, like if you just want to put color right in the center of your lid. Then I have SS219. So this is basically, you know, your basic pencil brush. This is really good for blending or putting color in the crease, which you'd also be blending anyways. I really like this brush, actually. I think it's probably my favorite because it's really versatile. You can use it for a lot of different things. And then I have the smaller angled brush. This one is a little, this is pretty stiff, like it doesn't roll. Yeah, it's pretty stiff. So you would use this, I could use this with my, the Coastal Suns gel liner maybe, or just any color like that I wanted to use as an eyeliner. I use this with my gesso, my white eyeshadow from MAC when I was doing a look on Ashley Lowe, and it worked super well. And then I have the 252. This is basically just a bigger version of the 219, which is this brush, or 239, sorry. It's, yeah, again, good for eyeshadow. This one, yeah, as I said, it's just kind of bigger and flimsier, so, you know, pretty multi-purpose eyeshadow brush. Okay, I can't seem to get this little plasticky thing off, but this is the 209. So it's a small, really, it's quite firm. This is a good eyeliner brush too. You could also use this for lips if you wanted. And then I have this. It's actually a paintbrush. The reason I got this is because I really wanted you know, a sort of decent synthetic fiber brush that I could use my aqua colors, because synthetic fibers are pretty good to use with anything you're going to be using wet. So, I mean, you don't have to use them, but I figured with this one, I don't know, it would just work best with what I wanted to use it for. Alright, so yeah, those are my makeup brushes. So as you saw, I don't own any MAC brushes, so you don't really need to buy MAC. I mean, they're pretty awesome. I don't know, they're arguably the best makeup company. They're probably just, I don't know, they're just really good. But yeah, so you don't really need to own MAC. You can just use whatever you have. And if you're wondering, the address is sigmamakeup.com if you want to buy those brushes. I got the 12 brush set for $98, I think, after tax and shipping and the exchange rate. I think it would be a little cheaper now because the exchange rate's better. But yeah, it's a really, really awesome deal because you get those 12 really good brushes. They pretty much, that's pretty much all you'll need. Like, you don't really need to buy any other brushes, but they do sell some of their brushes individually. So, you know, if you wanted a few of their 239, so the eyeshadow brush, which I'm probably going to end up buying a few more. So, just so, like, if you're doing a bunch of different looks, you don't have to, like, worry about color transfer, like, if you're mixing different colors, or use, like, well, you know what I mean. Like, if you use pink, and then you want to use blue, you could just use a different brush. You wouldn't have to use the same one, just hopefully it won't be dirty. But yeah, so I really recommend them. They were really good. They shedded a little at first, but not really. I didn't even notice that they smell, because I know sometimes when you get a new makeup brush, it smells a little funky. But yeah, so it's definitely worth it. And yeah, so thanks for watching if you did, and have fun. Bye.